We are back with more Final Fantasy XIV. I am sitting here with the receptionist in my Astrologian because I got it to 695, so that way I can get XP on this but still play Picto. So if the outfit looks different, that is why. We are now going to see what happens now that we found the Golden City entrance. I'm ready. All right. G-pose out of here. Let me get back in the front. Let me talk to you. Upon speaking to several cutscenes will play. That is fair. Dawn of a new tomorrow. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you and Rook Lamont victory for the right of succession. It is our great honor to host the comrades of the future Dawn Servant. It's such a grand journey and doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Sometime later. Hi. Hi, Kona. I am, actually. Yes, I am surprised to see you. I suppose it's only natural. I'm surprised it's not voiced. May I come in? Absolutely, you can. I haven't properly thanked you. That my sister was able to realize her potential and testament is to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I only did what I might as in my position when I did all the work. I was just moral support. My primary business is calling to deliver a message of Lamati. As you know, after the session ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept the post within her administration, while making no mention of me. What? This is not helping her case, chat. This is not helping her case. Absolutely no. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamati or not is up to you. Absolutely not after she didn't ask you anything. That's all, if you'll excuse me. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say I hope you will stay by her side. Can't believe she didn't mention him at all as to be a part of the crew. I don't know why that makes me so mad. And thus it arrived. The day the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants. It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least. People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold.
So I'm assuming they are not aware that it was going to be Wooklamont.
My daughter, Wooklamont!
Or did they?
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive, a faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met.
So I'm going to the Golden City.
I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness.
They brought in like the Sunday gospel.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
You better bring out Kona. You better bring out Kona. I swear
Dear.
to goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. If she does not bring out Kona, I'm be pissed.
Yeah.
Where's she going?
My father led Tulihyolol to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
If it's not Kona, chat, I'll be so pissed off.
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona.
I called it since day one, but still, I needed it to happen. It's the only way. I was about to slap her once he said that he didn't mention her.
Lamachi, are you certain?
I was gonna slap her.
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
I'll slap all of them if they say no.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
What?
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert
He
our
shook his head
strength
and shrugged. What does
thereby
that
deter
mean?
invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tulihyolol prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. that is my heartfelt desire.
I'm just playing along. All right, this is too happy. Someone's gonna get murdered. Where is it? Where's the murder?
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn Servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
She better had.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew.
Oh? You woke up? He's still asleep.
It's been 3 years since
Oh, he's
my
dead!
brother left us.
What?
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen.
He's just walking around with a dead head?
Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn Servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliyola.
I would assume that they were connected. But I guess one can die and one can live. That's interesting, I guess. Booklamont was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part of the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servers will be capable of anything. The future of Tirali is bright indeed.
Give him my XP!
earlier in Yukta. Is this where the drama?
Changes in the
Poor
air,
kid.
and it's
He's
all
back.
because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Okay, when Yoshi P, when I said I need some death in Final Fantasy XIV, I meant old people, not literally old people. People we have feelings for. Why are all these newly introduced people dying? Are you about to get sniped, sir? Alrighty. I was waiting for the drama. Here comes the drama. Ever greater, ever brighter. So, being in this town is like the worst. I love this music. But it's just like, it's always after like some intense cutscene. It's like, okay. It's fun. I know it's almost like when you're in Lahi, like with the stuff where the stuff that happened when you stole it, then it's all of a sudden Lahi, and I've heard it. Oh man. Wook Lamont has truly become into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic sympathy, and as evident to her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe that she gave it all due the consideration. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and that was only forfeited to help Wook Lamont secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tulial will prosper under their care. I just look so weird without being in green. I know I want the XP, but like I still want my outfit. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see all you perfectly up there. It was impressive speech, the Dawn servant. I told you no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. So they know. They know that we can't read anything in this game. They know we're terrible at this. I'm picking this option. Don't worry about that. However you say it, I'll know it'll be with love. And if we do mispronounce it, please correct us, but it would be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such notions appeals to you. Yes, her nickname is longer. Eorzean Cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in the bad way. There's lots I like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank the supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait here for me? You wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. Can we go get tacos? That said, would you like to join me? I guess. Wonderful, come meet me outside the wing walk then. Okay, now I can do what I was gonna do. Never mind. I will not do what I was gonna do, but I could switch until I turned in the quest, so. Ready? Let's go. First stop is Auntie Tacos. And not just for snacks, I promise. Ikavu and Malibu should be there. Oh, my two favorite. I love them both. Even though I was mad at Malibu for opening her mouth when she shouldn't have. But all is forgiven. She cute. I should have just turned around and teleported there. Are you good, Lama? I hope you're good, Lama T. Hope you like building hopping. Which we just saw in the cutscene, so we're good. My favorite! Don Zervid Wuklamot. Words can't express the well profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I am still the same old me. Alright then. Alright then is my favorite. I shall forego formalities. But I cannot. You are Don Servant. Too disrespectful. It is to address you without your due title. As Don Servant, I order you not to bother with formalities. Alright then. I won't bother anymore. Literally, he is the best thing about this expansion. He is the greatest character ever. Not only does he look just like Kamari from Final Fantasy X, but he's silly and adorable. And he could just, you know, Akuna Matata his way through life. As soon as he says, don't worry about it, he's like, all right, I won't, never again. I could more easily converse the drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wuklamot become Dawn Servant, Rena. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but Dawn Servant Ascension presents us with all the prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in the commemorative sales campaign. Wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as merchant. I do like the sound of sale, as long as I am persuaded to buy too much. It's so good to see you all again. I wanted to personally thank you, each of you, for your help. The feat of Reed and the feat of Gold were my first true tests in the claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I understood its importance. Now that I've gotten my taste of celebrating cultures, I cannot wait to see what Tulio has to offer in Zocturul, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my service as tutor should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn service will be plentiful. And don't forget your promise to attend Ilihana next season. Ihihana. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I made a name of myself as merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. Hehe, I look forward to it. And I've been personally attending your alpaca care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy spit-filled friend that Wook Lamont will visit soon. Anyways, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, have you seen Fungendine around here? Have you? Tall, slim fella, long pointy ears. I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bavay, in company of Molbin and a pair of Yakui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. All I want to see was my warrior of light chowing down. That's it. As one chow chow chow. Bayside Bevy. Dawn Servant Rena, it's an honor for us to honor us with your presence. Thank you all for coming, everyone. I know the journey to y'all isn't a short one. Long road worth travel to congratulate new Dawn servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. Oh. And may the allocates to this day have been offering the future of invasions. Thank you so much for the 74 months, Bill. Hope you've been well. The High Luminari is attending on behalf of the Warlord Echoes, and had our people come in masse would have been an obstruction. Nonsense, you're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. Glad to see you hail the whole arena. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine their latest adventures have been both long and colorful. Beginning of the near shipwreck, if you remember, yet we stand here celebrating ascension of your claimant. I do what I can. When my journey begins, I thought only perceiving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feet of pots and feet of prudes and feet of ice showed me that peace is not simply an absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tulial I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits and Kazamuka and Yaku and Chiragar slaughter. I won't forsake them. I sound like I'm speaking gibberish at this point. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too many Chiragar come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for millenniums, while not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I am pretty determined. They come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficiency in such determination. Thanks to the Moblins' hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft in honor of my father's legacy. Pshka! Now that the good living is secure, the village overflows with filled smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and potsworn is the very spirit of healthy pack. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. Okay, but Hottie McHoddington got murdered in the ocean or in the deep blue. So there are some other people I like to see. Let's take our leave. Let's find Hanumruk. The Zuckerbarx, I believe I saw him in the sands below. The Glim Sands, thank you. The Gleam, Gleam. Enjoy your time in the city, but remember, this is always be your home too. It's interesting, like I get it, right? Like I understand that why this is happening right now, because you know her tale of the crystal, the keystones is over. It is definitely feeling very end of patch, even though I know it's not. There's still a lot of game left to be had. Okay, we're going down. It's your true father. My, you honor us with your personal visit, Dawn Service. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title has changed, but I'm still just Wuklamot. More than just, I'd say. You have grown to a leader fit this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know, what my birth parents might say if they knew. Make something up, but then have her here. I imagine they would say they fill their hearts with joy to see a strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bukjaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person, but he marched off muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too blinging for his own good. I'm sure he will find in his own time, especially if he knows his family is here for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Cut and Rum anywhere? Well, let me tell you about Cut and Rum. You got cut and ran. Okay. Tanqua, that is? Cut and Rum. Was it? A strong name, a bit of exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk and he wasn't home. I do not recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assume he required time to slave his injured pride. Everyone thought he would be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have been quite a shock to him. For Tanqua, I'm sure he'll be around here somewhere, or be ready to appear when we last expect him. We'd best be going and relax and enjoy ourselves at home, and come visit us anytime. Don't leave! It was a funny joke! Alright, I think I found everyone I can find. Let's return to the others and ring walk. Did he not get cut and run? I was like, why does a taco man have a quest? I forgot that he is the role quest. Shift I. Control Shift I. I don't have any of this green on me. Or do I? No, I don't. Dang it, I keep thinking I could just walk to my room. Hold on, I'm trying to make my Astro look the same, but I can't do it with these pants on. Yoshi P. Ah, shoot, I forgot about it. I forgot about her. Oh, man. Okay, so if I do this real quick, then do this real quick, and then save this real quick, and then turn this on, and then no, I wouldn't. Actually, apply. What the? Oh. Aw, my Lanta bollocks man. Okay. The things I do to make sure things look good, chat. No. Oh. Hey. Hey. Get up. Remove. Oh my God. What in the tarnations? Okay. No. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. And I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do this. And now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Go back here. Take these off. Take these off. Put these on. Save this. Character. Inventory. Hold, please. Hold, please. They are damaged. And I can't repair. You know what? I don't care anymore. Dag damn it. I've lost interest in doing said thing. Because I can't repair my own gear at this moment in time. And I'm sad about it. Ugh. I'm gonna pick her up. So I dropped her off. At least it's close enough. Hi, Cryo. Bye, Cryo. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account. Trust me, I didn't rush at all.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious.
I got stuff to do.
I want you to stay in Tulishola with me.
I object. I'm an Eorzean.
I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shaktural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Oh yeah, the place I was.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
What's on the other side?
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Try not to smack in the mic, I'm sorry.
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamook, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyollal as well.
By all means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
I'm still undecided, TBH.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now.
Bye!
Take care, all of you.
Johnny, bye-bye. It's a cute little wave. I never really see Lala waves.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
He likes me. He has a crush.
Friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
And credits. Imagine. All right, let's go see a new place that I forgot existed. Excusez-moi. Hey, my plan worked. Look at it. You'll never know except my weapon. Where'd he go? Oh. It may have taken a while, but I did the thing. The only thing is, I need to repair my stuff. So what if I get new gear for my Picto? Where do I go to? I haven't been able to repair myself in a long time. Gear. Mender. Oh, Mender. I don't think there's a mender here. Shop, trader, shop. Trader. You're just a vendor though. It would say like mend my gear. Oh, I'm not on Picto. Crafts trader, gemstone trader, independent merchant, mender, melder. That says materia melder. Doesn't say mender at all. Mender. By golly, I did it. Just everything. These. All right. I will be getting help for my repairing process soon. Sorry for the delay here. We will continue in Miss Q as soon as I put these gloves in my chest. Luckily, I put the un-high quality ones in there and I don't have to worry about taking them out. Okay. Unnecessary, but I want it to match. Alright, I'm coming, Ernville. I forgot about this place altogether. I feel like it happened so long ago. Past these gates and over the bridge lies Dawntrail. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me, I'm afraid of traveling with our noon dogs, however, may have scared me. I'm scared for my life. Ooh, I got music. What music is that? What song is that? Oh, chills. Meanwhile, oh, Is this Clark Kent? Oh, no, no. This is a golden city. Wait. He made it over there without... Oh, but honey, you don't got keystones. Well, you don't have all of them. Unless you robbed the place. Where'd you get all these keystones from, buddy? Sir? How come you get to go in here before I do? Now hang on. I wanted to go to there. This is the gates of the Golden City. 2 decades ago, your father bade me to transcribe the letter of the scholar across the salt, petitioning the study. Why did that go? Hello, sir? I wasn't done reading. He was discovered something the Dawn Servant fear enough to steal away forever, so that we thought, the right of objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tanqua would be entrusted for the safekeeping. Oh, it was them. Had I known the doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves the tiresome feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So you say, and yet the new Dawn servants succeed where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need to worry. What is that? I have liberated the key of the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have means to unlock the gate. What? You will gain all you were denied, the right of the Father's shade. Though these bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. I'm not even touching my monitor. I'm that far away. I'm so far. I just realized that it was like zoomed in and it looked like I was super close, but like I can't even touch it from here. Open the gate and become your ruler as you are destined to be. Yeah, it's a 38-inch ultra wide. So it is big. It's working. Yeah, but that's another reason why I wear blue light blocking glasses. Because I am close, but I'm not like that close. Is some there can hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, the gates will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then you are the guardian of the cities with great power? The great power, the knowledge I possess with the enough to realize any desires remain words. Is that so? Fascinating. Your name your price then, and my desire of the world itself. Yes, yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create the nation worthy of our rule. Well, see, like, I wanted a bad guy, but these guys are just stupid. Like, they're a little... Promise what? You know, at least I wasn't the only one that thinks he was stupid. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange... All right, Dawntrail has started. Let's go. Good, 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 good. Wait, I gotta pop my new song. What is it? That's pretty. Okay. You know, you don't get that much XP as I thought you did. I would accidentally stop my recording. I gotta mark it. Ready to get underway? Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait to enjoy your sightseeing. The bridge in Xocturo is wonder in its own right. This gate is barred to those who save the express permit to respect permission from ones from the Dawn Servant. I am the Dawn Servant's lackey. Signed by Val Wuklamont herself. My apologies, miss. It'll be, if you will wait here for a moment. I don't expect this place. Wait, so did they kill Katanram, or did they just like cut him up a little bit? I'm assuming they just killed him. Because they're just killing everybody now. Yeah, the armor is absolutely gorgeous.
Shall we then?
The bridge is like it's built out of Lego. The song.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shatona tongue.
The song is giving me Zinless Zone Zero vibes.
A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona's supporters hurtled on, driven by dreams
Yes,
of a future
boy!
illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Yeah, it's like a saloon.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Okay, but how do we end up in Neo Tokyo?
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
We get to ride things now too? This music is very good. Short on run neck? Afraid so. If one will suffice, and the creature's ready and waiting. But if it's two of you, then you'll have to wait. The Ronik have been acting strangely lately, more easily spooked than otherwise disagreeable, picking out of the few fit rentings proving bothersome work. His eyes looks like he's seen some things. He's like, I don't want to go back there. That scares me. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier appear to be unhealthy either. Didn't appear to be unhealthy either, but much has changed since I was here. But a not best start of our journey. It's fine, I got Cloud Spike, we're good. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing where we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As well traveled as you look, it's not an only Ranik that is giving us trouble. Other wildlife has signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning soon on one of our beasts. Stick around until they do, and I'll see you both on a Ranik and safer trip. I'm the Warrior of Light. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think our friend here is particularly concerned about wildlife. Oops. Actually, I may be a little concerned. Whatever will get us going faster. Even if you left now, waiting for a Ronique would be faster than walking and safer besides. You'll be back on the road before you know it, I promise. That's until the person that we're waiting for never comes back because they were murdered! Well, there you have it. Right, change pace. A small town nearby. We can pass the time while waiting. Take it here, heading to... headed to Hushatawi? Then I'll have my men bring a Ronique over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? I had my fair share of drunkards. Back in my day, it was Thancred. Oh, wait. That means I have more Aether Currents to get. Oh, God. North. Oh, I see it. It's plain as sight. like this music though. But honestly, this music just reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I think the parasol I want is probably in Solution 9. Last time I was here, it was a little more camp with shops of 3.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Oh. There's trouble afoot.
Now hold on a minute.
I reckon.
Some sort of trouble.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Oh, yeehaw.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I like his earrings.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You
What
release
game are
my
we playing?
friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Are we playing Yakuza or Final
Let me
Fantasy?
remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still kicking up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
What is that? What are we playing?
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch.
I really like
now
his
run
earrings.
along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
Shoot him. Do it. I dare you.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Who said that?
Is
Phineas?
that?
What are you doing here?
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What? Hey!
What are you doing, Zekoa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Roll neck. Okay. Oh, he's zooming.
You want to tell me what that was about?
This guy's hot. Who's this guy?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekoa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Hi, Stinian. How you been? How's West? You doing mighty fine there, sir?
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shaktural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
How very like you.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Wow, you got money.
But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
Bye.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Maybe they do now. You haven't been here in a very long time, Ernville. You don't know. Stop assuming. Life didn't change. Not sooner did we set to run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. We made it, Texas. For the people of Saloni, rarely saw eye to eye, and now all of a sudden I'm getting an accent. And for better or worse, it was the simplest tap. I was like, what's moving up there? I see. To settle the differences. Since most would sooner risk their lives, though, and encourage parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in roundabout fashion, the Dust Watch was likely established by supporters in Kona preferring peace and enforce from formal rule of law. The reasonable stance, all things considered, if things ever got out of hand, the Lance Guard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zoralja's authority. Speaking of Zoralja, let me tell you what I saw. All of which to say, unless a lengthy stay at the jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. This song is so good. What do you got? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the... Does anyone know how much the parasol is? Or Or do I have to like do a lot of fates for the parasol to be available? I'm assuming from what it looks, I believe it's probably from Solution 9, but does anyone know like how much it is? How many gemstones it is? And if I have to like do all the fates in order to buy it? And all, I gotta get rank 4 on all shared fates. In all zones. Paracel's not that cute. Saddle up! Looks like I got the stableman has arrived on the Rennick by now. I'll go on ahead and check. If you still want to have a look around, be my guest. Come find us when you had your fill. I was like, it's not that cute. I'll probably get it on the bunny because I have more classes to level on that character than this one. The friend, I take it. I'm sorry you've been both waiting. Unruly wildlife, not only source of the decent distress, I'm afraid. I also been rising the robberies of targeted merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Rennick. Which is why I have to ask you to stop by Springs. That's fine, of course, but why hadn't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Kamakaka and his fellas aren't doing what they can, but reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them up easier said than done. And if you have anything of value, well, you want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then. If you are ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. The music did it to me. The music's got me getting. Here, let me do this so that my map isn't all up in the stream and on the other side of my monitor, so it's cut off. Ready then? Saddle up. Our friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. How come his is bigger? It's your first time. Let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. Okay. I continue to be struck with how much a Saluni has changed. Saloni. This town we visited wasn't even here 7 years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turned to words that went by fast. Not just the water and stem the mind of the fruits as well as the nutritious and delicious. It's a good thing I'm on astrology. You see that whole see a car floating. The eruptions of the flames was spectacle inspiring. The Wallaki, meanwhile, has great reverence of the blue flames. But the decision is another time. Discussions for another time. We are here. Ooh, another ether current. I mean, another ether red. Good thing for these Rennick. I hear somebody say someone's a Rennick poop. No soon did we dismount. The next passengers already on their way. They really are short on Rennick. Now then, I want to know more about you. You seem like a sus, quiet boy. This is Swazi Springs, perhaps the busiest town in Saluni. People travel here hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Hashistawashi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They achieved great deal in 3 years I've been away. The station is east side of town, but there should be some time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend, my mentor. Iyate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she would never let me hear the end of it. Why do I feel like she's missing and we have to go find her? She set out for our village 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as soon as she traveled about Tyrol. I can but assume she too here is seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make it easier to spot. I don't know. I feel like people, every time we need somebody, they're missing. So I just assume. Southeast? It's not far, actually. Oh, it's right there. Anyway, though, oh god, I'm making good progress. I just gotta do these blue quests. I didn't even see. Is this like the last area? No, there's still like 2 more areas. There's still 2 more areas. Northeast? It's not far. These don't look to be far away from each other. Uh-oh, goodbye. Damn. Don't kill me. I'm measly little Astro. I don't have Cloud Spike on my Astro. Like a hotkey. I could just put it on there, but I'm lazy. I'll go back because now I'm just getting away from the mission. I'll use 70 gil to travel back. Alright, blue hair. I guess that's blue. Yes, I am Iyate. Who might you be? You're actually here, not kidnapped? She's my friend. If she doesn't say, well, I'll be. Could it be goodness? It is. Ellen. Ernville, yes. Ellen. A man grown. You are such a darling little thing as a child. How old is she? You know, it's only been 3 years since the last we spoke. Really, only 3? I suppose it all starts hazing after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Ayate. She's known as my mentor since we were children. Nice to meet you. What? I was like, I get that. Haha! I was like, I get that he wants to like have people call him by his new name, but I want to know his name. So his name is Aline. Yeah. Can you say it in a cutscene? That's the. Instead of can you say it in a sentence, it's can you say it in a cutscene? Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown, Ellen. Yeah. Ellen, what now? Alright, I was born Ellen Svia. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner. But when I hear the Eastern Riera conventions. Alright, hold on. I'm eating wasabi peas. So as I avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it's only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. It's the one I know how to pronounce. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking about paying respects to my old stopping grounds when I visit myself. So it'd be good to see Kashuya again. She's the finest archer known to Ellen Svia's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Yate among the Shitona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Shiyu, but her skills arm pales to comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earns her place among the Guajuja's travel companions, after all. Gaius? She was always inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tyrol lit a fire in her. Even after Elinsvia was born, she often left them in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Into the unknown. So how would you cry and beg for her to take you along? It must have been hard on you. You have to please. Well, we're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always, you can come when you prove you're a true explorer. So is that why he wanted to find the city of gold? Does she oh. You know what? Chat, I think I'm gonna start writing video games. Despite my best efforts, all the path leads nowhere. I assume it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing a wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it? It was a part of the rite of succession I assume everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. She's the one that's going to be missing. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Somebody's missing. Somebody's gone missing. Shall we be on our way? Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Yushiba. Help, honey, help! What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. No doubt these are infamous local bandits. Hey, wait, isn't that the lady? Oh yeah, the Mika. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. Namika. Look, Lamont's nursemaid. Ernville, Rena. Coming in closer, we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. If you so much nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Yeah, oh yeah? Hold on. Did she say this Wook Lamont's nursemaid? Maybe it ain't such a good idea. It's good. Take the goods to the boss, and we'll deal with this. Stop that warrior. Please, you have to give it back. You go, Granny. I'm going after Namika. I leave the lot to you. Wait, can I change? I won't. I don't need to change the pic though. It's fine. Cocky bastard! I'll leave him. I'll hang him by ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. Are you gonna have a purple circle around you first? Okay, you do. Okay, so anyways. Where'd they go? Northwest. Oh, that's a pine tree. There you are, Peter. Yeah, that's why I was like, I forgot that I can do I can do MSQ on one class, but on multiple now too. So it's like I'll have my Astro and Picto at 100 hopefully by the time I beat the game. And then just finish MSQ on my Bun Boy. And so he can raid this tier. But I don't have Picto on my Bun Boy, so it'll be healer. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you. The bandit managed to get away. I have no idea where they were headed. You say they stole something from you? A bracelet. It was a gift, my parting gift from Wook Lamont. I see. As close as you two were, I can only imagine how much that meant to you. So what brings you all this way? But the rite of succession ended. Wook Lamont crowned the next Dawn servant. She's ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, that my plan to return home to Yasaluni Lani, she gave me the bracelet and I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see a wonderful gift given to me in the Val Resolve, and now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name, and if they left me that bracelet. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. We're getting that bracelet back. I vow to bracelet back. Please, you must have put yourself in harm's way for my sake. I beat those boys with a hammer in 2 seconds flat. I can assure you no harm will come to us. Rena will make certain of that. Understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint. Least you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well and be sure we proceed with it as it should. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wiclamont put such faith in you both. Before anything else, I'd like to see her back to Springs. She will be safer in town, and Yate to keep an eye on her. We should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. The blue flames are really pretty. Ironville told me what happened. If you need to worry about Namika, if those bandits find us, we'll kick a fuss and driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards would have even cared if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe. I know you'll set things right. Cake! Banana. Chocolate. Jelly. I was looking at all the food. Because I didn't pay attention to the kind of food you can get. Alright, let's go recover that bracelet. While I have nothing to contempt with bandits and resolve the gift from Wiclamont, we must be mindful of how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika will find joy in return to the said gift with the lives taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask you to stop short of killing them. The rest is to leave to the Death Watch. And now it makes me think you're really strong. Really strong, are you? I have saved a star on one occasion. You saved the star. That's a bold claim to make, but if true, that certainly speaks to your strength. I am the best. If your curiosity has been set, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let me see. As of late, they were talking about some unsavory types coming and going to Tonateyawi, southwest. The old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. And now ceruleum extractions is big business. No one wants to waste their time picking up the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention that one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place? I can let the Death Watch know if you like. Not yet. It would be best if we went alone. Is there something of a certain if you have no objections? Right, let's be off. Hi, Domi. Manny, manny, pooty, poo. West. That is indeed where I am going. Northwest. You see? Oh, I can't go that way. West. Is it in there? Okay, I'll wait for her and bail. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Look at that top. They made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch not notice it by now? A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it's proved the simple thing is to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If we can go have a look about it, I'll keep watch for trouble. Okay, if you say so. I see it. Bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop from inside. Let me out of here, you bastard! Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me. I'll get you back from farming my friends. Framing my friends. Not farming. The vulture most of all. You tell him you can eat poo. How about we give him a chance to tell him yourself? You'll see how tough you are then. Well, I found that cat boy. You lean in to listen to a picked out voice muffled chatter. Oh, no worry, be without him. Probably shovels and sand praying we strike rich. It ain't that the truth. I'm being an idiot when working these miles easier the money than he had. Not sure if we lose the boss because the dust washed off our back. Hey, if you watch what you say, the winds got carried away carrying our secrets in the wrong ear. Maybe so. But who ever believe all of them sainted souls who's running around our crew? That drunk who brought you the stories of gold spooping alpaca, am I right? This next one is... Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I read the word prize as pizza. I brought back that prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. It's beautiful, ain't it? Bet it's made famous artisan. You idiot are supposed to move something without attracting attention. Attention! Boss, please. I'm sorry. Reckon we find the sailor who won't ask questions, sell it and sing. I know pizza could be a prize. Here's your reward. Don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Wait, oops. My bad. Ernville, I'm ready. Finished, are you? Everybody's country now. I don't know. Let's retreat for now. Everybody, I got hit with the conversation, the words. So, were we able to learn anything? I learned that the Catboy was here. There was no pizza. Their leader is the man of Dustwatch. That explains why these bandits are able to do as they please, and that's why they give them the bracelet. Seems to have work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else? Zakua, the boy who confronted the officer in the town, is it? And they said they threatened to speak to him to the Vulture, their leader alias, no doubt. Fitting name, who prey to the helpless. Well then, not only have we got a better idea from behind the scenes of recent rash and robbery in Hushwa, but we also know that he has a bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though if he's quick to the point a gun at his own underlings. It's storm there. I'll take him. I can take him. Let me take him. The direct approach may serve you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Look here, buddy. The deputy shall have watched out and claim to be real criminals, and know a few people would believe him. Oh, I gotta have a plan. A small settlement in the south here. Lu Wataninya Wasa Wasa. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. You have to care about all the bunnies. Okay, let me see. Let me get on Cloud's bike first. Just getting the map. Hang on, LVL. I'll be right back. Oh, that's a hump mark. I feel like we'll be there soon. If I were to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be barging in the front door. We have to lure him out. To do that, we have to avail ourselves in Yahihichiya, dragon-like creature that lives in the south of here. It is their breeding season, you see. Their males will flock to the scent of the female in heat. A few ingredients and a sample of their feces. I can't. Oh, Jesus, we're picking up poop again. Resemble the scent of the burned. We can lure the Yeehee Chisha into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then while they have contended to our flying friends, we can sneak in and search from the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask you to collect the extract. While you see to that, I will produce I will go and produce the remaining ingredients. And before you say anything, I did not ask this because of any aversions to feces. I will simply be easier for me to find the specific species in the wild plant there. Here, take this 3 pouches and fill it, and we handle it. We've ended back up in ARR. That's what happened. That's how MSQ is going. We're picking up poop again. It's up there, but how do I get up there? I feel like I went the wrong way. Leave me alone, you cave bats, but I have a feeling something I need is in here. Maybe not. I think I found the bandit. Oh, it is in here. Or I found something in here. I don't think I was supposed to see that yet. Whatever you do, don't kill me. Yay, I found poop. My favorite thing. Actually, I've already discovered this area. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Wow, Todd just straight up ignored me. Wow. Wow, Todd. Wow. Finished already, are we? Excellent. This will do nicely. All that stuff is a mix of feces and thumbleclaw fiber, dried and non-pelinder roots, and generous helping of animal fat. Let's get back to Tanotewai. Yeah, screw that guy. Just rejected me. What am I? Don't. Also, hi, queens. Everything's ready. Time to set our plan in motion. I don't know which one to take. I don't know. I don't know a thing. Sure. Fair number prepare to gather inside. Now's our chance. I want to keep watch from here. The attractant leads to you. Toss into the bonfire in the middle of the town, and the yahihi it will come soon after. What's that smell? Ugh, that reeks. Did you put that in the fire? Wasn't me, I swear. Did something die? Will someone explain the ungodly stench to me? Oh, would you look in here? It's Mr. Bracelet Snatcher. But boss, over there. Hmm? What in the world? Ow! Run for your lives! Oh, so the smoke drew them here, I swear. When I find out who did this, it was me, Theo. I say our friend has stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve that bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you forgot. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. What? You gonna get me out of here now? They're gonna kill me! I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Hi. Shoot. Who was that? Why are you running? What are you gonna do? Glean him to death? Arthur fisting for it. Hey, I gonna help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but dang, I didn't think anyone had the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We're planning to save you eventually. Really? I don't even know who you are. Is secret admirers of mine or something? Not even a little bit. Hey, I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. The man is called the Vulture. I've seen his face before. He was the officer that confronted you in town? This one and the same. He's not masquerading as a gang leader. He serves as deputy chief of the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident to avoid the capture. You're trying to get back to something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I had no idea where he hid the cash. Reckon he headed there now too. We'll go together. I'll score settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do. If we need to know what it is first, we'll tell you. Will you tell us? Right. So those bandits in Tantanwayawi, they're called the Daybreakers, and they're just like me and my friends founded a group. But it wasn't a gang, cutthroats. Not back then. Well, we just wanted to protect the people that couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited with mining concerns, folks needed help, and even the odds. Backstory. It was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled the matters the best way we knew how, with a duel. I see. The old law is anyone who loses to a duel held accountable for their crimes, even with a position of authority. And we made dang sure they did every time. But before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded by force to reckon with. Then about a year ago, Versus and his thugs showed up, and they got the better of us and took over the Daybreak. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But he showed them how they could make a fortune easily. That was when he won them over. And now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who were part of the city and created to protect. I talked it over with the friends at Kuikana and Lewin, and we argued the only way to stop him is to challenge him to the duel. And he accepted, and I remember he gloated when he went. And then came the day he showed up in the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested and charged with robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set bail to the price no one could ever hope to pay. It was them locked away, then no one left to help me. None of the old friends of Daybreak, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you're ready to challenge him in the middle of town? I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. Sooner I stepped in that town, the Vulture minions caught me by surprise and took the prisoners, and then you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be no help. We're all working there for the Vulture then. Vulture is bad business. Not all of them. Sheriff Kameka, he's as honest as it can be, or as they come. The Sunch Keeper of the Peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. And if you were to word against a good deputy, then we'd think he'd believe. It would believe me. Well, if we know the Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps us recovering Namika's bracelet. What do you think? These bandits stole from the wrong person. For what it's worth, I have a plan. I can do it alone. A plan? All I ask is you hear me out, but not here. I'm waiting for you at Springs. Swishing Worgen Springs. I guess we decide to go after it. He gives us a pitch. Sir, this would have been over if you would just let me beat them with a hammer that I painted. This would have been days gone. Bracelet returned. Da, 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 da. Good, you're here. Well, this is where he hides his loot. Suspect when he shows up soon. Alright. Law of the land. This is a duel. Well, look who it is. Storing stolen stuff seems risky. Well, I suppose it's an option as someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves his spoils or cerulean barrels, and no one would think to look. With a mix of the regular shipments and fuel, the Tulial were sold off. He stole his bracelet of yours, right? So he knows you're on his tail. Chances he's eager to get what he can get for it. I doubt he trusts a lackey with the business, given the province of the peace. Of the peace. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he gets the coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of your but I'm glad to see you're more than a repulsive child. Just put a tattoo on his face and name him Zale. Well, it's not my finest hour, I admit. But there's a lesson with that. The vultures are slippery bastards. If we were going to catch them, we need to back them into the corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. If we need to lure them away from here, over to Hashtawi, we would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. It will be this will buy some time in the search of the barrels of stolen goods. And using that to expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell that why he is carrying a bracelet, but regardless, there'll be time enough to find once he's behind bars. But he won't simply feign innocence. No, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. Didn't you lose a duel? That approach didn't work out with your friends, if I recall. True, but unlike before, I challenged him in front of the whole town. Now, that way, he won't be able to wiggle out of it like before. Every man and woman and child in Wilds understood the importance of duels in the old law. The deputy chef is no disgrace himself by refusing. Would never disgrace himself by refusing. Well, but wouldn't you be breaking the law using firearm in town? It's not if we'd be living around. It's not as if we'd be using live rounds. It's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with me in front of as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, he will lose. It'll be the end of the vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? I'm just going to get the bracelet. There it goes. As long as we get this bracelet back, I don't care what happens. I don't know who this man is. What is happening? That bracelet is important to you, huh? Don't worry. I'll see you if you get it back. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I've seen a Tanate way. So it's probably best I stay and search the barrel. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you and you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he wouldn't able to resist taking the bait. He'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible. Oh, please don't make me follow this man or something. Once you got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. All right, then. Let's get to go. Let's get to it. Let's get to go. Let's get to go. Hey, sir, I've been robbed. I've been robbed. Save me. Likely I should tell you right now. What's his angle? Then there's a Bratz. The past time I dealt with him. I'ma poke you like I poked Todd and he ignored me. Oh, what's this? Huh, an unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you seen the Dust Watch, miss? Sir, I've been robbed by a cat boy. Help me, please. What? Zera tried to rob you and you apprehended him. I see. So desperate he was to find his friend free from prison, he turned to a life of crime? How awful. You have my sincerest thanks, miss. I might have told you to take me to him. I got you. Don't you worry about a thing, sir. I'm taking you right where you belong. In the dirt 6 feet under. Do you mind if I change? Thank you. I just wanted to run. Leave me alone. Trying to get my goods back. Okay. Is this the place? I don't see him. Oops, silly me. This is the place. Just a little further. Very well. Lead on. Oh wait, that's right. East. I don't care. Northeast. Oh wait, did he get dropped off somewhere? Northeast. Am I allowed to mount? I don't remember. Ooh. I guess we'll find out. Okay, I can mount. Okay, cool. He's just vibing. Apparently you can mount, yes. I thought he was gonna get yeeted. Is this the place then? Sorry, I'm still learning myself. Is this some sort of joke of all? Let's keep moving. I'm just vibing, sir. I'm sitting in my chair and have a nice little sleep. We are on a journey. Good Lord, get off of me. Almost ran into another one. Okay, he's done. This better be the place. Now I remember. My patience is wearing awfully thin, miss. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I might force us to do something you and I both dearly regret. I will do something you dearly regret, sir. I'm gonna need you to cool your jets and make sure that you cool them with jets. I don't have good comebacks at this moment in time. I might be hungry and tired, but I wanted to get the MSQ quest 64 today. 96. I was like, what quests are we on? All right, where is he? I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zekua? Tell me where he is or I'll bury you in the same grave. Why are you being so mean? My goodness, where could he have gone? That's it. I've had it with these games and I've had it with you. Hey, what a weety woo. Well, you looking for me? I want you to place me under arrest, so you're gonna have to work a little harder. You all begging for a sale, but by the time I'm done with you.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Objection!
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it,
Not the
I spied the leader of this
audacity!
operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Check your pockets. Oh, come off it. I saw you with the bracelet.
What's the meaning of this, Wuhute?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way.
They did it. I'm telling you, they're the bad
The law
boys.
which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
I challenge you too, dude.
Wuhute, I challenge you to a duel. The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking!
Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
Ooh. Take that.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just watch.
Where's the tumbleweed? This is a duel without a tumbleweed. Where is it? Ah! We even got a crab.
Oh, you little shit!
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Yeah. I want to hear that man talk all day.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Wuhute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Just fine southern gentleman.
As are your friends.
Ah, you're not such a bad guy after all.
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wuhute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zekua? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
I'm Vaughn from Damascus. That's what he sounds like.
Here, this was Vawuk Lamott's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
You're welcome, sir. I'm just a fellow warrior of light. That's all I am here. That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all is well at the end as well. Phew, finally it's over. I couldn't Madam the Justice without your help. I don't know how I ever repay you. On track. Back to the game. Now that we have the bracelet, let's return to Schunchenweizen Springs. I'll be staying long. I would like to get you proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the spring then. Was there a teleport for the spring? There was. My bracelet! Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It was part of me and can hope to replace. Truly, Wicklemont is blessed and devoted friends. Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us as long-standing acquaintances. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I am sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say that I'm surprised the deputy-in-chief turned out to be the bandit's leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. It's easy to claim to make with a gift in hindsight. There you are, the real Daybreakers arrive. I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Kawina Kana and Luai. If it wasn't you believing in Zekua and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. I had no idea how satisfying it was to see the bastard Wahute put behind bars. You never give up hope on Zekua would find a way to get us out. He always is his best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now. It's lacking the strength besides some outlaws might see us as easy targets. Even so, if anyone should give the Dust Watch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day, and no one will be better if us ever will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right? Right, and then you'll teach us to draw a pistol so fast, won't you? And you won't need a duel there if all goes as well as it should. But on and off chance it doesn't, it will be best to make sure everyone can match to beat my speed. We owe you a great debt. One of these days, I'm sure to repay it. On that you have my word. Until we meet again, I'll see you at Blade Runner. I'll see you at the Blade Runner convention. If you'll excuse me, I should find a quiet place to rest, as I'll be there for a while yet, though. Do let me know if there's anything I could be help of assistance. You're not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended. Didn't I tell you? You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged at the last quake. The tunnels were closed as well. An earthquake? That must have happened when we're still down south. There was quite a few tremors as of late. A rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one was hurt. At any rate, if you want to know when the service will resume, you can speak to the station master yourself. Let's do that. The station is just over there. There's always something. Something is amiss. Ma'am. Watch your bracelet. Can't have other people getting their grab bows on it. It seems people aren't too happy about the train delays.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
I'm not sure why this cutscene's voiced. Are you important, sir?
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
You sound very anime, sir.
We would have been in Tuliyollal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though,
sir,
if you were willing to
I
lend
just
us
want
a
to go
hand
to
too,
Blade Runner.
we'd be truly tremendously grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
I do like your jacket, sir.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
But why were you voiced? And his best friend wasn't, or his old mentor lady wasn't.
There they are. That's them, the two volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe. And this grizzled mug is Zapia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Wait, is that why they're voiced?
Something the matter?
You look like a different version of yourselves in a different city. In a different world. And you have the music of Shadowbringers.
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Pt.7 plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first. Come on, no time to waste.
Will there be more parallels to the first? Ooh, that guy's zooming. Though no small number live in Shalona, I must confess I've never visited home in Hetsaro. As largely as the accordance is older traditions, I suspect may dim the view of the railroads. We did it. I think now. Yes, this is where I was gonna stop today. Because today was not a stream day typically, but I was like, let me make a little bit of headway on more stuff. And I think tomorrow we're gonna play a little bit of something. I will edit in this YouTube video and then we will discuss it on stream. But yeah, we will continue Final Fantasy XIV the next time.